So, you thought Game of Thrones was full of twists and turns. Well, buckle up because Pakistan's 1978 political chess match might just change your mind. Hello, and welcome to Behind the Date. Today, on September 16th, we will be diving deep into the political waters of Pakistan in 1978. We'll unearth the story of how a military general became Pakistan's president, the ripples it sent across the entire country, and its effects on Pakistan today. But before we dive in, hit that like button as a salute to history. In 1977, while the world was grooving to the beats of disco, Pakistan was facing its own tune of political unrest. During the 1970s, Pakistan was under the leadership of Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Bhutto was a charismatic leader with a lot of popularity, but he also had his share of controversies. As the 1977 general elections approached, many opposition parties accused Bhutto's Pakistan People's Party, the PPP, of massive electoral fraud. This stirred massive protests and unrest throughout the country. Capitalizing on his situation, General Zia-ul-Haq made his move. On July 5, 1977, he led a military coup, ousting Bhutto and his government. Zia justified his takeover by citing the need to ensure a fair re-election given the allegations of election rigging. He promised elections within 90 days. Spoiler alert, he didn't keep his promise. Instead, he held on to power, solidified his position, and took the reins of the country into his own hands. And by September 16, 1978, he firmly established himself as not just the military chief, but also the 6th president of Pakistan. And you must be wondering, didn't Pakistan already have a president? Oh, it did. But with a bit of political maneuvering, Zia made Fazal Ilahi Chowdhury, the then president, resign, and conveniently cleared the way for himself. Now, the next question that arises is how exactly did General Zia manage to stay in charge for 11 years in such a politically volatile environment? Well, it wasn't just luck. He had a master plan. Firstly, Zia knew that many people in Pakistan were deeply religious, and so he utilized that to the fullest. He mixed religion with politics by introducing the Islamic Sharia Laws. These laws were based on Islamic teachings and resonated with a large part of the population. The added advantage of this was that if anyone tried to challenge the laws, they risked looking like they were un-Islamic, and no one wanted to risk that. Clever, right? On the global front, he played it smart too. When the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan, Zia became buddies with the U.S. This friendship brought him financial and military aid for Pakistan, making Zia look like an even stronger leader. But Zia wasn't just about politics and war strategies. He knew where the heart of the continent lies. Cricket. Yep. In the middle of all the tension between India and Pakistan in 1987, Zia decided to pop over to India for a cricket match. While players hit 6s and 4s on the field, Zia chatted with India's Prime Minister, Rajiv Gandhi. This wasn't just about enjoying a game. It was a smart way to talk peace and show that he was a leader who wanted good relations with neighbors. After General Zia's time in power, Pakistan was never the same again. Even today, you can feel the effects of his time as a leader in Pakistan's political situation. Sometimes, Pakistan is ruled by the military, and other times by elected leaders. Many say this back and forth started with Zia. The power dynamics between the military and civil institutions that we witness today can trace some of its origins back to this era. And it's not only about who holds the power. Schools in cities like Lahore and Islamabad have their curriculums deeply rooted in religion, which is also a result of Zia's rule. The blasphemy laws that were introduced during this time are still around today. They can be seen in the sections 295B and 295C of the Pakistan Penal Code. Every once in a while, someone gets in trouble because of them, and it's big news. Unfortunately, in 1988, Zia's rule came to a mysterious end when he passed away in a plane crash near Bawalpur, Pakistan. The exact reason for this crash is still unknown, with conspiracy theories revolving around an accidental shoot-down. From a military coup to an 11-year reign, Zia's story is one of ambition, politics, and change. But hey, if you thought this story was a whirlwind, Wait till you hear all about Queen Elizabeth's death. To uncover the full drama behind what went down when Queen Elizabeth died, check out my next video. But wait a second, before you go, watch the next video and subscribe to Behind the Date for more interesting stories from all around the world. Bye, I'm off to listen to Queen Elizabeth II.